Man, Avengers Infinity War, while not my favorite movie of the year last year, that goes to Ready Player One, is probably the one I watched the most last year. And a large part of that had to do with the fact that it's the beginning of a culmination of 10 years of my life engaged with these characters that I love, stories that I love to be told, adventures that I love to go on time and time and time again. But the ending of it was so impactful. And then watching everyone get dusted and the implications of what that means for the Marvel Cinematic Universe, the implications of what that means for these characters that we love. What's going to happen with them? Where are they going to go? This was always meant to be a cliffhanger ending that was going to really set off a year of speculation. It was this buildup to this moment that was going to be like a gut punch to those of us who've been in it for 10 years. And it was. The "I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark" was a great improvised line by Tom Holland, indicating that Spider-Man's spider senses were going off so much that he was feeling everything. And then just Robert Downey Jr.'s response to it, it was emotional, it was gut-wrenching, like a father losing his son. And we as audience members were there. We were in it. We were, yes, weeping. Not me, because I'm a man. I only cry at things like getting a silver play button. But the point is, people were into it. They were emotionally connected. Well, what went wrong? Marvel announcing things. Spider-Man gets dusted in Infinity War, but we know Spider-Man Far From Home takes place 4 minutes after the end of Avengers Endgame. And we can basically ascertain, based upon the opening of Avengers Infinity War, as well as what we know about Far From Home, is that ultimately the time travel situation is going to end up going right back to the beginning of Avengers Infinity War, thus negating everything. And Peter is going to be on the bus with Ned going to the airport. The only plot hole with that would be him leaving his spider suit behind, but we'll see if they retcon that or not. I don't know. I could be wrong. But not only Spider-Man Far From Home, Doctor Strange 2 was announced. Doctor Strange was dusted. Black Panther 2 was announced. Black Panther was dusted. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, despite the James Gunn controversy we know is happening with James Gunn's script, they were dusted, with the exception of Nebula and Rocket. So all of these characters that we love, that we know, that we watched get dusted are coming back. So where's the tension? Where's the mystery? Where's the nuance? Where's the, oh my God, did they just do that? Just imagine the YouTube response videos, the reaction videos when that thing goes live. People are like, oh my God, they did it. They fucking did it. Oh my God, they do that. Imagine that for a hot minute. No, you can't, because it doesn't happen. But Marvel's at least learning, saying here that they're not going to announce future slate until after Spider-Man Far From Home. Now, Spider-Man Far From Home does signal the end of Phase 3 officially. Not only that, but it does also kind of hit the end of Tom Holland's reign as Spider-Man in the MCU, provided the contract with Sony doesn't continue. If it dissipates, if it dissolves, if Amy Pascal gets greedy, which I'm not going to put past her, then it goes away. I don't think they're going to. I think they're going to keep with it. They have every reason to keep with it. But ultimately, that's kind of where we find ourselves. So we know the slate for 3 of the films. We know the slate for Doctor Strange 2, Black Panther 2, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. We know these things. We know there's going to be a Captain Marvel 2. We know there's going to be an Eternals movie. We know what they're working on to an extent for this next phase. So why all of a sudden pull back now? Well, in an interview with Comic Book during the Captain Marvel press junket, Feige confirmed that Phase 4 Marvel movie slate will be revealed after both Endgame and Spider-Man Far From Home hits theaters, saying, as we've been doing for years, we aren't going to announce anything post-Avengers Endgame or Spider-Man Far From Home until post-Endgame and Spider-Man. As you know, as a fan, there's a tremendous amount of potential and tremendous amount of additional characters and storylines and groups of characters that we're going to keep playing with. And again, that's a testament to Marvel and the amount of storytelling and characters and amazing runs that there have been in the Marvel comics. So basically, that means you won't get anything until probably Comic-Con of next year. Probably Comic-Con. I think D23 is this year. It skips a year. So yeah, it'd be Comic-Con next year. They're going to go and they're going to announce the slate and show off the footage for whatever they've been shooting over the time. But we're also going to finally find out July 2020, what exactly is going to be the lineup of Oh no, July this year. Sorry, July 2019. My years are off. But we're going to find out specifically what's going to be the lineup of the X-Men, Deadpool, Fantastic Four, all of those movies, where things are going to be. Because at Comic-Con this year, probably the last panel, Hall H, Saturday, I'll be there, talking about all this stuff. They're going to be showcasing off because that deal with Fox should be done by then, and then they'll be able to just lock it in place. Now they're going to tell us what's going on because they did that at the El Capitan Theater back in 2014, I forget, showing off all the movies, although where the hell is Inhumans, right? And there's been additions to that as well because of, well, deals. So yeah, once they've got all this stuff smoothed out, once they got all the deals locked and loaded, after Spider-Man Far From Home, which comes out in early July, a couple weeks after that is going to be Comic-Con. They're going to announce it at Comic-Con. And I think that's going to be big. And I think it makes sense right now to hold off. But they've already really just destroyed the anticipation for Endgame because we already know the snap is going to be reversed. And if the snap is reversed, if time is reversed, then these characters aren't going to actually die. Maybe one will sacrifice themselves, Langoliers style. But really, that's going to be about it. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see on this one. I feel like this is, of everything that Marvel has dropped the ball on, and it's very little that they've ever really dropped the ball on, that was a big one. Leading into Thanos, leading into the snap, leading into this storyline, and then potentially ruining it by confirming films that were going to be coming and where they place in the timeline. Like I said about Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel should have been pushed until after Infinity or after Endgame, not have her all be included in Endgame, and then have it be a fresh take and phase 4 and kick it off from there. Because there's so many characters that we know and we love, adding another one into the mix in order to beat Thanos just kind of feels like a little bit of a waste. Almost feels like a bit of a waste by telling us which movies are going to be confirmed after those characters were dusted in a snap. Unless they pull I mean, we're talking like a fourth quarter Hail Mary, and they don't reverse the snap. And they don't reverse it. And maybe there's that theory about the alternate dimensions, that Thanos didn't actually just destroy and kill half the universe. He just shifted them to another dimension, where they also have the resources that the others had as well. That will be interesting to see what happens with that, if that is in fact the storyline that they're going for. I doubt it, but it's a theory that I've seen floating around. However, I leave it to you. Do you feel that Marvel dropped the ball by announcing these films after Endgame? Do you feel like they kind of screwed that one up, or do you feel it's okay, you can look past it, you can keep going? What are you most looking forward to with the Disney-Fox merger? What do you think we're going to see in Phase 4? Let me know down in the comments below. My name is Matt Jarbo. This has been 3 Buck Theater. Again, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please thumbs up the video, subscribe if you're new. Have yourself a great day, and peace out. Hey, thank you so much for watching the video. I greatly appreciate it. While you're here, feel free to check out that subscribe button. You know, help the channel out. Or you can watch any of the newest videos and make sure that you're caught up to date with what's going on in Hollywood and entertainment. So that way, when you're at work tomorrow, you can wow your friends with the information you learned from watching these videos. That's right. I said it. Subscribe.